know what you need when you dead broke. You know what you want when you see the dream.
All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me, possibly.
What up, everybody? It is Bryce J Vibes coming at you with Think About It Thursday. And I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to think about it. Are you getting the most out of your conversations? Are you getting the most out of your conversations with your friends, your family, your boss, your neighbors? You know, conversations happen daily, and so are you getting the most out of them? If not, you know, there's things you can do to start getting the most out of those conversations. And that's what I wanted to go over today, is kind of a step-by-step guide or just things to think about on how to get the most out of those conversations. So we're going to go ahead and go over the 7. Number 1 is, in conversations, you have to pay attention. So if you're having a conversation and you're not making eye contact and you're kind of out in the la-la land, no one's going to want to have a conversation with you. It's like talking to a wall. No one wants that. So in your conversations, make sure you're paying attention. Number 2 is you have to have patience. In conversations and with people in general, you have to have patience. And so if you're having a conversation with someone and they start finishing the sentences for you, everyone's had that happen to them. It's pretty freaking annoying. So, you know, be patient when you're having a conversation and let the conversation play out. Number 3 is be non-judgmental. So if you come into a conversation and you have a one-sided opinion going in and you're not really going to be hearing what the other person has to say, you're not going to get anything out of that conversation. So you have to be going into that non-judgmental, open-minded, and, you know, see where it goes. You know, always think outside the box, but you always got to respect traditional ideas. Number 4 is choose to listen for something in particular. So the perfect example of this is the most popular conversation that we have is when we get to know each other and we introduce ourselves and we tell each other our names. What you're actually doing is majority of the time, people are going into that conversation thinking about what they are going to be saying to that person rather than actually listening to what their name is to actually kind of, you know, register so you can use it into, later on down the road of calling them on a first name basis. You know, nine times out of 10, people are unable to memorize someone's name. So next time, go into that brief exchange of information. Make sure you are going into that actually listening for their name, and I guarantee you're going to be able to start memorizing names a lot more easily going in with that mindset. Number 5 is know your talk to listen ratio. You know, no one wants to have a conversation with someone who talks the entire time or listens the entire time. You know, of course there's going to be times where you're going to be only one talking or only one listening, but the best relationships happen when you are having a mutual exchange of information going back and forth. And so you need to know that talk to listen ratio to have a very effective conversation. Number 6 is ask more questions. You know, you got to figure out that perfect ratio. Don't ask questions where they can simply reply with a yes or no. You know, ask when or how, so they have to go into their vocabulary and come up with a more unique answer than just a yes or no. And so ask more questions to have a more effective conversation. And number 7 is behave as if you were on a talk show. Behave as if you were the host. You know, so say you're talking to mom in the living room. Pretend you're Jimmy Fallon on the late night show and you're trying to get to know them. With that type of approach, I guarantee you're going to have a lot more to talk about. It's going to be more effective, and you both are going to walk away knowing more about each other. So with all that in mind, that is how you are going to be able to have more effective conversations. So are you getting the most out of your conversations? Think about it. Think about it. Until next time, though, I want you all to work smoothly, be grateful, and simply smile.
All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me. All I wanna do is be the best me. Best me possible.